Hey friends, and happy 2026 and welcome to the House of Jen. We are casual, impromptu, raw and real today, and I'm about to show you a very embarrassing situation, and it happens to be my pantry. My husband was like, oh my gosh, our pantry is the worst it's ever been, and so that is exactly why we are going to declutter this pantry using the Chaos Declutter Method. Okay, so before I open this door and show you how miserably awful it is, the Chaos Declutter Method is simply this. Find one central spot in your house and basically throw all of your mess. I know, it's painful for me to even talk about it, but put it all out there so you are forced to make decisions. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Oh! It's everywhere. As you can see, I have spice bags. I mean, my goodness. I love having all this like oregano, but my goodness, I need to get little spice containers. So yeah, so getting these out. Oh, everything. That's just one shelf. I mean, why do I have... Seriously, y'all, this is so neglected. What is this? This is like old yeast. You know why? Because I'm always perfectionistic in my decisions. I'm like, it's still good, but look, I think it's really old. Okay, let's see. We have protein powders. What is this? Spearmint. I don't ever use it, but I have it. Okay, I don't even know. So many cake mixes. All right, let's look more at this pantry. Let's just get more glimpses of the shelves. That was just, it is packed. And I really can't really get to anything, even though I actually, as you can see, I have some little organizers, but it does no good if it's super, super stuffed. So let's go kind of row by row. Let's see. This row, I have salt, club crackers, peanut butter, oh my goodness, bone broth. I love bone broth. Don't you love bone broth? All of these, a gazillion supplements that I really need to see which one have expired, because yes, we want to do our New Year's resolutions. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Collagen, oh my goodness. Y'all, this feels kind of stressful, but we're going to go through it together. So let's get all of this stuff onto the table.
As you begin emptying your shelves or any project that you start to tackle in 2026, remember this. Change is always met with resistance. Whether you are doing a small task like emptying a cluttered pantry, or a very, very large task like emptying your cluttered soul, remember your new beginning when you feel like stopping or resisting any type of forward movement. Change is messy. Change is always messy. Just like this Chaos Declutter Method is what I am realizing. Sometimes you don't want to put everything out in the open. You don't want to lay it out all on the table. But whether you are doing a lifestyle change, like perhaps in what you eat, your nutrition, exercise, habits, it all begins with that one tiny step that you don't want to do. So if you just make that one step, remember, action can counter anxiety and procrastination. So take courage. We are all in this together, 2026. I hope this helps.
Y'all, this is funny because I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 or 8 powdered sugar things. I do like, you know, pretty cookies, and this is so bad. So we are going to consolidate our sugar. Oh my gosh, this is so much worse than I thought. When you actually put everything out here, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? You know, this is not just clutter. These are habits and mindsets and delayed action, okay? So we're just not gonna have this anymore. We are just going to put back, if you wanna take a deep breath, if I did this, you can do it too. Look at this table. Like, I have so much here, and then look at the floor. Like, I didn't even have enough room on this large rectangular table for everything, and it's everywhere. I have spice, everything. It's just everywhere. So let's start putting back the things that we are going to use. Yay! Okay, you have to celebrate. I can't talk. I think this upset me, this whole process. But you have to celebrate small wins. And then I have this one empty bin, and I'm cleaning it out. Oh, I love lavender. This smells so good. I love Mrs. Meyer's everything, although it's not sponsored. But I love this little bin here. And I'm just cleaning out the bins because they inevitably get gross. Like, I have seen little, like, dried garlic pieces and the little, like, oh my goodness, just everything. They're inevitably get gross, so you've got to clean it out. Clean it. And then start with a system. Some of these, this one was not a dollar store bin, but I did pick up a couple of them at the dollar store. We know it's not a true dollar store now. It's $1.50, but I understand, you know. So $1.50 each for these, but they are kind of like the perfect filler size. So let's go ahead and do our bin structure first. Yay! Okay, I actually feel more calm, and it is interesting what they say is clutter can induce anxiety, and just even having what I have here, the empty bins, my mind already feels so much clearer. Progress over perfection is what they say. So I have, they're not all black. I do have these white, the spice thing's white, this is clear, but I mean, it's not like a whole bunch of different colors, right? So you kind of, ideally, I would have them all the same color. And like I said, I picked up these 2 filler ones, which were exactly the right size. But it is good to kind of contrast and even to visually see. I mean, look at all of this and how chaotic it feels. And most people resist that one moment that brings change. And that is what the New Year resolution mindset is all about, is you have to press past your comfort zone to get to the organized state. So let's do this. This is totally worth it, and it really didn't take very long. Like, I would just schedule, even ideally an hour, but if you only have like 30 minutes, like, make it count. And even if you do like half of it, you do half of it. So here I have little categories. I have my chocolates all over here. I have my little container for crackers, and I so recommend getting these at the dollar store because sometimes you don't want a big one that takes up a lot of space.
And so I just took them out of the boxes and stacked them up. Obviously, I'm a big fan of walnuts. I like my omega-3s. I have the his and her supplements. We do a lot of supplements. I have my coffee basket, which I really love. Peanut butters, coconut oils. I could totally add a little label here if I want to, but I'm just not that frou-frou right now. I have my cake mixes. Another fun tip is put your oils in a little container or they can like leak and leach through. And then I have all my broths and my spices, sauces, and then protein powders and like little messy looking items I just threw up here. So Chaos Declutter Method, highly, highly, highly recommend it. And thanks for hanging out in my pantry. Like and subscribe, House of Jen.